Facebook Live. I'm Ron Garrett. Take a look around. Tom is already messing with the microphone. He didn't wait till it doesn't work. So we got Donny Edwards right there. We say Denise Fuleihan, Mr. Portnoy, Tom Hillary, and the very beautiful, lovely Michelle Marshall right there. Hello, Michelle. That's you on camera. When you get into the speaking part, you'll be on camera again. Okay, in the back of the room is Donna Edwards. Back of the house. Thank you for coming. That's Janice is watching already, Tom.
Cool. Of course.
Hey, Janice.
Hi, Janice.
See you in a few hours.
We got 4 viewers already. We haven't started the show yet. So stand by, everybody. We're going to be going on here in 37 seconds.
Okay,
28 seconds.
Donny and Denise.
Headsets up and listen to the jingle.
Live over here.
Oh,
okay. Two of you on that one.
All right, everybody. Here we go.
All our products are great for men or women, are reusable and easy to clean. Remember, just search for Sunny Bay neck wraps. Order now because stock is high and shipping is fast from Sunny Bay. Live from the South Point Hotel Casino and Spa Studio from the world famous Las Vegas, AM 670 KMCQ, Las Vegas, locally owned and operated by Kids Broadcasting and Digital Outdoor.
It's the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. The show before the show. Join us for a fast-paced hour of celebrity interviews and entertainment news. And now, here's...
And welcome, everybody, to the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. I'm your host, Ron Garrett, and join me and co-host Neil Portnoy of the Portnoy Gallery, the resident genius over there. Hello, Neil.
Good afternoon, Ron, or good evening in some places.
It's the evening. Yeah. We're running a full 25,000 watts today on KMZQ, which means we're blasting off to at least 50 miles in a circle around Las Vegas. To our radio audience, thank you all for listening in and tuning in to AM 670 KMZQ. Also, we're on Facebook Live, the Las Vegas Rocks radio show page, and the Go Live Vegas app, which you can get at the App Store and download. They play music all the time, 24/7, music of the 70s and 80s. Joining me and Neil is our executive producer, movie maker, and inventor, Mr. Tom Hillary, wearing your scarf.
I love hearing you do the introduction every week. It makes me feel good.
Does anyone else ever say anything about you like that?
Well, they say things about me, not quite like that.
Not like that.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
Crazy guy with a scarf on, that's what they say. How about that? Tom Hillary, how you doing, Tom? Good to have you here. We're going to talk movies with Tom. Also, sitting at the table, as you can see, we welcome to the studio the star of an elite tribute to Elvis, Mr. Donny Edwards. Hello, Donny. How you doing?
Good, sir. How we doing?
Glad to have you here. Recording star, singer, songwriter, TV personality, Denise Fuleihan.
Hi.
Hi, Denise.
It is so good to be here after COVID.
After COVID. We don't talk about that either.
No,
we let
non-existent.
Yeah, they'll come running in here and lock us up.
Right.
We gotta be careful about that. Anyway, and along with Tina brought with her one of the stars of her new show coming up, and she'll be telling you all about it. The very exciting and talented Michelle Marshall. Hi, Michelle. She's over there in the corner.
Hi, how you doing, Ron?
We're doing good. Glad to have you here.
I'm excited to be here.
That's good. So we're going to start the conversation. Oh, at 5:30 on the phone, Stefano, the entertainer, will be calling in from his sickbed. Apparently, he told me he's not feeling good either. So it's still going around there, isn't it?
Well, I'm curious what his voice will sound like because his oxygen level is very low.
He's going to sound great no matter what he does. But before we start the conversation, first my disclaimer that everything we play on the air on this radio station is licensed and cleared. So we don't get that again. This is a fully licensed radio station, KMZQ, AM 670, Las Vegas, Nevada. And the licenses, of course, are BMI, CSAC, ASCAP, and whatever else we need.
Yeah.
So it's all there. Shout outs, here we go, to my honey Tammy. I love you, baby. She's listening. She's my biggest fan, of course. We're heading out to Oregon tomorrow.
Yeah, without a license.
Yeah, I have license plates on my car.
Yeah, you
No-
do.
no worries.
Yeah, one in the front, one in the back, or
No,
just one?
not in the front.
Oh, not in the front. Okay.
Not in the front. Also to Jerry up in Reno. Hey, Jerry Walker, one of the best casino guys and now insurance man. Marty Carmo on his boat on Lake Tahoe. He's out floating around there. Watching this on his iPad. Hello, Marty. You want to do my Florida cousins, Neil? Can you
I don't have the
remember
list in front of me. My memory at my age is gone.
my cousins in Florida, Clearwater, and
Richie's one of them.
Richie V,
Richie V.
Frankie,
Frankie.
and Michelle, Diane, Susie.
All three of those.
There are 5 of them total.
Yeah, 5 on the
Yeah.
West Coast, right? Or is that the East
They're
Coast?
on the West Coast.
Oh, who's on the East Coast?
My cousin Bud Caputo and Lou Rosano. So one is on my mother's side, the others are on my father's side.
Did they call and wish you a happy birthday? Because
Absolutely.
today is your birthday.
Today is my birthday, and yes, they
Is
did.
it?
Nice.
Yes, they did. Hello to
Happy
Joe
birthday.
Shivara. He's out there making a pest out of himself all over town. Congratulations, Joe. He's making some movement. Janet Ferrari, Janet and Jean Ferrari, Janet Conway and Jean Ferrari. I got to underline my notes so I don't keep repeating myself. I should do that.
Just think of Ferrari versus Ford,
That
and
was
then
a
go
good-
from there.
Good movie.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. Janet Conway, hello, honey, and Jean Ferrari, looking forward to your return to Las Vegas. PJG and Maria out there. Where's he from? He's in Nebraska now. I think
What the hell is he doing in Nebraska?
He's out traveling in his RV with his beautiful wife Mar, and he's recovering from his neck operation.
Oh,
But
he's
he
a
should
corn
be-
husker now.
He should be okay now. Barbara Brighton, hello, Barbara. Congratulations on your show out at the What is the
Firelight Barn.
Barn
Yeah.
for doing a great job out there.
Yeah.
You did very well. Congratulations again. We look forward to your next upcoming show. Which one is? There's
I
one
don't know.
coming. I think she's working a few places.
She is.
She is. Also to Tommy and Jane Bronca in Maricopa, Arizona. They are watching and listening. Sonny Tice, my mother-in-law. That's Sonny Tice,
She
formerly of the
always
Mark III,
listens.
the Mark III band back in the 70s.
Wow.
She was the lead singer. Newman. I think I forgot what it is. Sonny Newman, maybe was it? Tammy will tell me later. Ron, you should remember that stuff.
Yeah, you should.
I should. Also, the new show on Channel 33 started this morning called The Vegas Beyond the Strip with Patrick Barney and Sam Shockley at 5:30 a.m. Channel 33, Channel 6 on Cox Cable. And it's all about local entertainers. And today was Patrick Hogan singing away with a great jazz group.
And if you're not up at 5:30 in the morning, set your recorder, record it, and watch it later.
Yeah, Vegas Beyond the Strip, all kinds of great shows, 60 hours worth of entertainment local that was shot down at their studio, Rainmaker Production Studio, and now on television and Go Live Vegas app. So let's talk to them for a moment. Raquel and Aaron Eligas at Go Live Vegas. They carry our show. They carry the Vegas Beyond the Strip radio show, which I have the pleasure of hosting on that show as well. And they carry this show, of course.
Excellent, excellent production studio.
We're waiting for the comeback of Go Live, the Black Tie Vegas.
With Lou Gazzara.
Lucas there, he's on hiatus right now while he cruises around the world on ships, and he's getting ready to redo it, revamp it, and bring it out brand new again.
Sweet.
Black Tie Vegas, we're looking forward to seeing them. Also, the Jew Man group at the Tuscany, they're doing real well, Neil.
Yeah, they had a, actually tonight, they have a meteor night type
Mhm.
thing. They're going to be filming tonight at the Copa Room at Tuscany. It's a very, very funny show.
Funny show, and thanks to Dick Feeney for sending me my invitation for today's show, but tonight's show, but I couldn't make it. It's on right now. I think it started at 5.
5:30, yeah.
5:30. Let's call in our on-the-street reporter. No, there's nobody out there. I'm just kidding. No on-the-street reporter. Hello to the Italian-American Club, where there's more shows there than Caesar's Palace. Every single week. It's amazing what they do. You've worked at the Italian-American Club, haven't you, Donny? Yeah.
Yeah, a couple
So
times,
it's
yeah.
Denise is showing. We've got video going. Now you're showing some video. We're on Facebook Live for those who want to listen and watch at the same time. Want to say hello to Jimmy, Angelo, and Ben over there at the IAC, and looking forward to Lou's show on the 27th there at the IAC. Great place. Great food, right, Neil?
Tremendous food. Best Italian, one of the best Italian restaurants in the city.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's delicious there. All live music venues we like to salute. Keep everybody working.
Yep.
We do. We want to say hello and thank you to Rose Kingsley, last week's guest. Miss Nick Mona, last week's guest, and Lou Zero for being here. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And right now I want to talk about Menopause for a moment. Menopause the musical. Anybody seen it yet? You should.
Oh, wow.
Been there for 15 years.
Those
Is
menopause
it
and
still
medical.
going?
It's still going.
Wow.
Vince, have you seen it, Michelle?
I've never seen
I've
it.
never
yet.
seen
Menopause
it
the
either.
musical. It's hilarious. Neil, you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it, and menopause hasn't changed. It's been around for 200 years.
I think longer than that.
Never will. Since the beginning of time.
Since the beginning
Did
of
you say
time.
menopause the musical or menopause the medical?
The musical.
The music, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's live radio. Be careful, Tom. Menopause the musical. 15 years going on down there. Produced by Alan and Kathy Gliss. The show is every evening at 8 o'clock, and on matinees on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 4.
It's a great show.
It's
Great
a
show.
Great show. That's 9 shows a week. Yeah, that's 7 plus 2. Yeah, 9 shows a week. That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Bronx Wanderers are on the road on the weekends, but in-house at the Westgate on Monday through Thursday at 8 o'clock.
And
And
Vinay
Sundays at 6.
is launching his solo, all original music, his new album, and of course he is, along with his father Vin, the mainstays from the Bronx Wanderers.
I'm
Well,
so glad they're doing
the rest of the
originals.
family.
Yeah,
We
it's a
need
great,
that.
one of the best shows in
One of the
Vegas
best.
when tourists come.
Not a
in.
cover
Absolutely.
band and
Nope.
not a tribute show.
Exactly.
And people say that all the time. It
Great
is not.
entertainment.
It's a great show of music that we know, but it's done with their own special take on it.
Yep.
And they are great. Hello to the Bronx Wanderers. You can see them tomorrow at 6 o'clock over at the Westgate. Those are my shout outs for now. We're going to take a break here real quick, and we're going to go to the break with something by you, Donnie. We're going to have Art Pike Hotel going into the break, and we'll be back with our conversations right after this. Here's Donny Edwards.
I'll be so lonely I could die. Although it's always cloudy, you still find some room for broken hearts and lovers to cry their blue. They'll be so lonely, baby. They'll be so lonely. They'll be so lonely they could die.
I wish I could see the video.
What's that?
Is it a video?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're all using videos.
I'll have to look it up later. Or on the.
Break.
Fantastic. Very good
Okay, we're in
voice.
break.
Not
Okay, we
only
come
does
back?
not only does he look just
Oh,
like
boy.
him, he
Sound
sounds
like-
just like him.
I thought
No,
it was
this
a
thing is-
Bill.
I don't know about you guys on Facebook Live, but when I'm looking at the feed there, it's Elvis.
Oh, it's Elvis,
Yeah,
yeah.
You know?
it does.
Absolutely.
Holy cow. And we're going to be talking
Very
with Elvis here in
much.
just a few seconds. We got a minute and 30, and we'll be back live on the radio. Right now we're still cooking on Facebook Live. So let me get my Elvis notes up here. Or my Donnie notes.
Your Donnie notes and your Elvis book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I also want to talk about the movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, everybody can join in. Did you see the movie yet, Denise?
And
The
which-
Elvis
Elvis
movie?
movie.
I have not.
Okay, you should. You saw it?
I have not seen it
You
yet.
see it, Tom?
Nope, no, I gotta
Michelle?
go this week.
Not yet.
Just me and you talking about the movie here, Donnie.
Well, he's seen it 3
From the
times,
Ron
so
show.
he can speak for
Yeah.
us too.
I know that Priscilla and
Lisa.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
they-
Lisa totally approved it.
Mhm.
And I
That
think
speaks
Tom
volumes.
Hanks was the director.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Baz Luhrmann.
Oh yeah.
Tom
Did-
Hanks
did
plays
he,
Colonel
Oh,
Parker.
oh yeah,
Up
yeah.
and
That's
ready?
I don't know, Lisa approved
She's
it.
part of it.
Priscilla
Let's go
too.
with
Oh, yeah.
Tiger Man. Donnie.
He's brilliant in anything he plays.
Yeah.
He's just a great
Making
actor.
royalties on
He did another musical. What was it?
Oh, that thing you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Back from
35 seconds. We're
Right.
back live.
Yeah, remember
Yeah, yeah.
like
Radio,
the Beatles
still
type
live
thing you
on
did? Yeah, that was
Facebook.
actually really good. That's
Yeah,
a good movie.
he had a good track record for that kind of movie. Yeah. Right. Ah. It's hard to keep this on.
Here we go.
And we're back on the Las Vegas Rocks radio show, AM 670 KMZQ. This is Ron Garrett, your host, and we're having a great show with Donny Edwards, Denise Fuleihan, Neil Portnoy, Tom Hillary, and Michelle Marshall. And in the back, who we can't see, is Donny Edwards. She's back there. She's the director of the radio. She's got a wand in her hand.
Yeah.
She's going to
It's
direct the
hidden.
show. So thank you. You're doing a good job. Which is good. Donny Edwards, University of Elvis Presley. Let's start. What the hell is that? Is there a school? University of, was that just what you said?
No. I mean, well, to me, the Elvis Rama was kind of my university.
Is that right?
Yeah. When I first started, the Elvis Rama was kind of that.
That was a Rama, yeah.
Yeah, back in the old days. Yeah.
Yeah, so you call yourself an authentic
Yeah.
heart and soul tribute to Elvis.
Yeah, what we try to do is we try to do everything as close to how Elvis did it. Not our own version of it, but as close, while at the same time regarding to Elvis, kind of talking about Elvis. Like, I'll tell stories about how, before I go into certain songs, some of the history, what caused Elvis to record that or perform that song. Like Are You Lonesome Tonight was a song that the Colonel, suggested that he sing. And a lot of people don't know that, that it was the Colonel and his wife, Marie, it was their song. And so I guess after within about a year after Elvis got back from the Army, the Colonel asked him to record that, and Elvis went in, he did it, and it became a huge #1 hit. So, yeah.
Donny, I got a question for you. There goes my microphone. Oh, it's back. Good. Who cut your hair? I mean, your hair is exactly the way Elvis wore his hair. You got to go to a special guy.
Well, actually, I go to my wife's hairstylist. So, she's really good. She's been cutting hair, for every different
Her hair
person.
looks just like Priscilla.
Absolutely.
I mean, for our listeners that aren't watching on Facebook Live, this guy's a real deal. I mean, he looks exactly like Elvis.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You were 5 years old when you heard Hound Dog, and that turned you decided to become Elvis at that point?
Well, I was pretty much a big fan when I was about 2 years old when Elvis died.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom, I still remember my mother.
Give away your age right there.
I know, right?
Everybody's doing the math right now.
Oh, I see it on Google. How old is he? Who's he married to? All this stuff. But no, I was about 2 years old when Elvis died, and I still remember hearing my mother go, "Oh my God, Elvis died!" And then I had my Uncle Joe, who had a little bit of a resemblance to Elvis, who loved Elvis, and I just remember looking over at him, just seeing him cry. I couldn't understand. 2 years old, you don't understand what death is. And a few years later, at 5 years old, I was such a diehard Elvis fan already. My grandmother was taking me to kindergarten or something, and Hound Dog came on, and she goes, "Oh no, she couldn't stand Elvis. She thought he was the reason for all of our problems." and so she said, "Oh no, we're not listening to that guy." And I still remember reaching up and kind of pushing or slapping my grandma's hand away, and boy, I got it that day. She, I not only had to read scripture for the next day, and I had to take a nap and got soap in my mouth.
Oh, did they really put soap in your mouth?
Oh, back in the day, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my mother hit me with a spoon, a wooden spoon.
I mean-
Very Italian.
Donny,
my
have you changed over the years? You've been doing this for a number of years. The dialect, because I'm listening to him speak, and certain words, it's Elvis. I mean, is that just a natural thing, or have you worked at it?
No, I think it's just, for me, it's being from Houston, In fact, it's so funny, I had a promoter contact me one time, and he's like, "Hey, I want to talk to you, I want to bring you back down to Texas." And he gets on the phone, and he's like, "Hey, man, I want to bring you down to Texas and all this." And I was like, "Is this guy making fun of me?" But it turned out it's a Southern thing. And after being in Vegas for so long, you start to lose it. But every time I go back to Texas, it starts coming back, and then everybody's like, "Okay, he's getting that thing again." But it's funny how the South is different. You've got Houston, Memphis, Arkansas, Louisiana has a little bit, but then you go a little bit more east, like Mississippi, a little bit further, actually a little bit further, like Alabama. Alabama has more twang.
Right,
There's a friend of mine, he was from Alabama. He's all, hey buddy. He just it's a completely different Southern accent. So
It's amazing listening to him speak. I mean, and
That's
hearing
why
him sing.
That's why he's an Elvis tribute
Yeah,
artist.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
unbelievable.
If you were going to be a tribute artist, who would you be?
Yul Brenner.
God.
I know, you don't look anything like
What
him.
about
And
Mr.
I'm Jewish. I don't do any cleaning either.
You don't look anything like him. Think about it for a moment. What he's like.
You know what?
I'm waiting for Danny DeVito to start singing so I can be his lookalike.
I've heard of Goldberg, the wrestler. I
Yeah.
hear that all the time.
yeah.
Yeah. He's got the goatee to open.
You're Goldberg, the baseball player. Right?
Yeah, well, that's
A little bit different.
prior occupation.
We're going to come back to you in just a little bit.
Okay.
I want to switch over to here to the very beautiful Denise Fuleihan.
How are you?
Hello, Denise. You got some things coming up, but let me tell people
Yes.
about you just for a moment.
Okay.
I'd like to
Yeah.
pre-sell it
A lot of
little
people
bit.
may not know.
A lot of people may not know, but
Yeah.
you've been a busy lady.
So busy, I'm so
You're
tired.
from St. Louis, right?
I am. I'm from
You
Missouri.
are from Missouri.
Yeah.
You studied music at Webster University.
Yeah.
You are a singer, a songwriter, a TV host,
Yeah.
and a very successful real estate agent.
Broker.
Broker, I mean.
Yes.
You have agents working for you.
Yes, I own the company.
That's the difference. Royal
Yeah.
Pacific Global Media Network.
That's the television.
Right, and yours is Royal Pacific Properties?
Yes.
That's the other company.
Yeah.
Great names, by the
Yeah.
way. Great names. You worked at the Smith Center, you worked at the Troubadour in London, the House of Blues. You were backup singer for Ike and Tina Turner. Do you remember when she was backing up you? Oh,
you
that's
know-
right. You're Michelle. Let me check.
I've
You've
worked-
done a lot of things. Journey to
Yes.
Stardom is Journey to Stardom.
Yes. That's
That's
a
a
new TV
new
show
TV show
that
you're
we're
working
working
on?
on. And Dolly Parton, I'm meeting with her this month in Nashville to be the host and to be part of the show.
So you have some new music coming out. Is there a release coming
I
soon or a new show
do.
too?
Yeah, there's a new live show that we're doing, and Michelle is my opener. She's a great tribute artist to Tina Turner, and she actually sounds almost exactly like her.
We have some cuts of her we're going to play.
Yeah,
Good.
but that will happen August 20th at the big 400-seat library theater, and then next
The
year.
Flamingo Theater. The
Yeah,
one
yeah,
that's a
yeah.
Flamingo and,
I'm sorry.
East Flamingo.
Yeah,
East Flamingo.
Yeah,
the
Flamingo,
Flamingo
Maryland
Theater.
Parkway.
Yeah, and then I did a single with Journey as well. Jonathan came from Journey just 2 years ago, but all the music, and I had a song on the radio in 2020 called Time's Up that landed in the Hot 100. So all my music will be performed that night.
You have original songs if you wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't been in the Composer Showcase?
The
With,
Composer
Keith-
Show. I was on
with Keith
X Factor.
Thompson? X Factor, but there's a show.
Yeah.
Tell
Yeah,
me about it.
Keith Thompson
yeah.
at the
I
Smith
was,
Center does
yeah.
all original music.
Right.
It's called Composer
Oh,
Showcase.
you've been on it.
Yeah, Keith is my co-writer for
Oh.
a song that we wrote for Kelly Clarkson.
Excellent.
Yeah, but I have been in that show, that showcase. Yeah,
Well, we can take a break
Sure.
right now, and guess who
Yeah.
we're going to break with? This is you.
Yeah.
And this is from your album, Diamonds in the Rough.
Yes.
This is Diamonds in the Rough.
yeah.
Let's listen to these.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I'm invested how I really feel. Let me know that you're on my side and I'm for real. Let it be, let it be, let it be, so I can really know. Let me see, let me see, let me see where this will go. We're all diamonds in the rough.
Come back here.
We're all searching for love. It takes time trying to find true love. We're diamonds in the rough. Can't you see that I'm kinda jaded, been hurt in the past?
Sweet.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you for playing that. I actually wanted to talk a little bit more about where the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry.
We're only 20 minutes in, don't worry.
Okay.
There's a lot to talk about. Coming back to you, Tom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
You're going to get everything you want to say.
Yeah, I just want to talk a little bit like what the show's about, like with all the
Let me talk to
dancing.
Tom and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Tom,
Give me a
to
tap
Donnie,
there.
to you.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then we're going to switch
There you
and
go.
get
To Michelle, yeah.
11 pounds using that product. 111 I could not believe the difference. I went from
So
Yeah,
I
I
guess
worked
you're
with
not
Shaka
change
Khan.
seats, I guess.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
B.B.
oh, we got
King
a
and
good
yeah,
response.
Oh, wow.
major stars, yeah.
Ricky Dad.
And
Yeah,
Donnie,
yeah.
I worked with the Jordanaires when I was
Yeah,
producing
Warwick.
the
Red Sox lead, 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ray Walker. I haven't talked to him in a
Yeah,
while.
well, they're dead. They're all gone.
Oh, Ray's still.
Ray's still alive.
He's the only one, yeah.
The voice, the dark
Yeah, yeah, the Eagles, yeah.
Because he was the last one in anyway.
Yeah, he came in around 57, 58. Yeah. In fact, when the first time I ever worked with him, he told me about the story about A Fool Such as I was the first time he really got to work with Elvis, and it has him with the intro, with his big deep voice. And so I put it in the show one time when we did up in one of the casinos up in the Northeast. So
I'm gonna come and talk about it.
yeah.
What are you gonna go with, Tom?
Mohegan Sun.
I figure we'll talk about
Foxwoods.
when you take on a job.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, yeah.
I've been to both of them.
Yeah.
Foxwoods, Mohegan Sun, right next to it, Connecticut.
Fox was Marie. So I work with Marie Osmond. They always.
Oh yeah.
they
I did
play
a
one
private
of
party like when I first started, like in 2004.
She
5.
plays at Foxwood a lot.
Does she?
Yeah, Donny and Marie. Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. If I can hear. I hope you guys can hear me.
And we're back on the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. I'm your host, Ron Derrick, KMZQ, AM 620, right here in Las Vegas on a good-looking Saturday evening.
670.
70, what'd I say?
620.
620?
670 is the right answer.
It's 670. Did they move?
Call numbers.
Did they move the station someplace else?
Can we count that high?
It's moved. The station's 2 doors down now, so it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm 670 AM, of course.
Right.
Tom Hillary, movie
Yes.
producer, executive producer, and inventor. What's going on in your life? What's new?
Well, this has been an exciting week, and I do want to share something with all the aspiring talent out there, especially like directors, actors, people like that. Story came to me recently about an independent film was getting done, not in this state, but in another state. And the director apparently didn't understand the relationship he had with his financier. Ended up changing the climax scene where the good guys fight the bad guys, and did something the financier did not like. There's now a big problem for that director. He's not wanted anymore. So, what I want to tell everybody is that when you're getting involved making movies, okay, you have to figure out what your relationship is with the financiers. Now, a lot of times these guys are passive investors. They just want to invest in a movie. They want the glamour. They want their name there, and they'll let you do basically whatever you want. Just don't lose too much of my money. That's great when it happens, but a lot of times you're dealing with people, they want creative control. They want final cut. They have a big stake in how the movie turns out, either personally, whatever, but they want a movie to turn out a certain way. Do not go against them. Understand what they expect out of you, so you build a relationship, you get a good job, and you get future jobs. So it happens a lot to the creative mindset because we have an idea of how things should be. And sometimes we're right, and sometimes the financier is wrong. He's going to lose his money. That's not your concern. All you do in a situation like that is say, look, in my artistic opinion, this is what you should do. What do you want? Don't defy these guys, because it's just no way to work.
Good advice.
Exactly. And
Good
a lot of
advice.
people can benefit from it.
How's your movie doing on, what is it, Roku? Hulu? Which one is
No,
it?
Tubi TV.
Tubi TV. It's one of those silly names.
Looks can kill. We're I think at this point we're probably around 750,000 views in all
watched it?
in all the various venues.
More than 3 seconds?
Yeah. How could you give up after 3 seconds?
Well,
Look at that poster.
they measure views in 3-second increments on Facebook a lot. But this is not Facebook, right? It's one of those Tubi, Roku, Ubi.
Yeah, well, Tubi TV is the best place to find it. If you talk
like that 15 years ago, they would think you just came in from Mars. You know?
Yeah, Tubi.
Yeah.
I'm streaming
I know
on
Tubi.
Yubu and Boohoo.
Right.
Yogi Bear and Boo Boo, remember?
what the heck
Well,
is
now
that?
you watch them. It's not a bear anymore.
Thanks, Tom, and we're going to hear more about your movies pretty soon. Again, we're going to get another one in distribution, the Honey Trap.
Yeah, Honey Trap. We just went through the second edit last night after doing a couple of reshoots that were necessary.
Is that on Booby TV? I mean,
no.
Boo, what is it?
No. Well, that's up to Stuart, the distributor, but no, it's not quite ready yet. But the
Okay.
third edit should do it.
Okay, thanks, Tom. All those names, Neil?
Hey, boo boo.
Hey, Boo. I know. Let's go back to Mr. Donny. Donny, tell us what's going on at the Westgate
What's
right
the
now. This is one of the
name? What's
reasons
the
why
name of the?
Yeah, this weekend they have the King of Las Vegas festival going on, and you've got several different tribute artists from all around the world coming in for the competition as well as for the shows. They had a show last night. They've got a show tonight, and then tomorrow night they.
So what does the show consist of? Up there singing away, and you guys are.
With all the different guys come out. We've had guys from the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. There all
Some of the names
competing.
that are competing.
Well, let's see here. I don't have the list in front of me, but trying to remember. I think there was a Pennington, young kid from
Yeah.
Branson who's really good 50s. There's another guy from I can't remember where he's from. His name was Holmes.
Holmes. Hey,
Yeah,
Holmes.
Yeah, and he was pretty good. And there's a few other guys out there who did really good.
Anybody impress you so far?
Yeah, there's about 4 or 5 I thought
Yeah.
did really good.
So what are they going to do? The finals tonight and.
Well, the finals will be tomorrow, so they're
Tomorrow.
going to announce the finals tonight, and then tomorrow they'll do the finals, and then they'll announce the champion.
So is there a whole bunch of guys running around the Westgate look just like Elvis right now?
Yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah, there's a lot of cyberns. I probably ain't seen that much.
There's a lot of side people coming
Yeah,
in, like
yeah.
doing the same thing. You know, the Chinese Elvis, the black Elvis,
Yeah.
the Puerto Rican Elvis, the
Multicultural.
the Irish Elvis. No,
No,
Irish
I'm
can't sing.
sure.
no, but it's called O Elvis.
What?
He's Irish. O Elvis.
Oh, Elvis. Oh, okay.
Now at the Westgate, do they
No,
have
no,
a
no.
band? Are they rehearsing? Are they playing to tracks? Or how are they doing this?
For today's first round, it was 2 tracks,
Yeah,
and then
tonight.
tomorrow it will be with a live band.
So they'll have to practice and do a sound check and the whole bit.
So what do you look for, Donnie, when you're doing these things?
I look well. One of the first things I look at is the look. Are they doing like the costuming? Is the costuming correct for what they're singing? Are they wearing a nice looking costume? Do they keep it up? Does it fit them accordingly? Then I look at the way they style the hair, or sometimes they wear a wig or something. And then I look at the voice. I look at movements that they do. And I look at how they interact with the audience. Are they holding the audience attention? So I kind of break it down through several different things, and I'll see certain things like maybe the audience may not recognize that I know because I've watched so much bootleg footage of Elvis and everything you can think of. So I'll see like a guy today doing a certain move, and some people are like, "What is that move?" It's like, "Well, that's from Elvis, Houston, Texas,
Is
1971."
this open to the public? Can we go?
Yeah, anybody can go up there. I think they got tickets online.
Is it in the main room?
Yeah, it's in the
International room?
International Showroom, same place
Where Elvis performed.
Elvis was at. That's right.
I think I saw a Facebook post that one of the guys was standing by the thing that says Elvis stood here.
Yeah, that's in the back. Yeah,
It's in the back. It's on the
Yep.
floor, right?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
on the floor. Yep.
Elvis stood here. Yeah. Then there's a whole bunch of them of X's that are all the girls that stood right there next to him. Probably. There's 17 X's down the road.
Well, you can drive through Vegas. Elvis slept here in every street in Vegas.
And he did.
Yeah, Elvis Jones. He slept right there.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Elvis
Exactly.
Jones.
Yeah.
He slept there.
Very true.
I got a little bit of you doing Elvis again, Donnie. This is called Tiger Man. This is you doing
Okay.
tribute.
Not Elvis on Thursday. Yeah, there's another hound dog.
I like this song.
Yeah, there's another hound dog. Crying all the
Love this
time.
song.
Yeah, just Stefano, how are you? Good. I'll put you on hold here. Yeah, no, we're good. It's actually perfect timing. I'll put you on hold. You'll be able to use the station. Hang on.
Tell us a little bit about that piece right there, Donnie.
Well, that's actually I Got a Woman.
I Got a Woman. What do
yeah.
it says Tiger Man on the thing. What does that mean?
Well, apparently they labeled it wrong.
So did I. Just now.
It's just like
I thought it sounded like I Got a Woman.
Yeah, so I Got a Woman. That's why I was like, wait a minute, that ain't it. Well, the same thing with everybody calls Can't Help Falling in Love, Fools Rush In.
Okay, because
So they take something, they for some reason kind of mix it around. So actually Elvis on his January 28, 1956, his first TV appearance, he did Shake, Rattle, Roll, and then he did I Got a Woman. So, and he always kind of would play around with it, especially in the 70s.
All right. Well, I got Denise. I want to talk to you in just a minute.
Yeah.
But Estefano just called in. Let's
You did?
talk to him.
Okay.
Estefano,
6'7".
how you feeling, bud?
He's like alien. 6'7".
Okay, good. Give us a quick rundown. What's next? We're running short this week, so let us know what's going on with you.
Well, very well. Actually, July the 19th, I'm putting together a show that Vegas hasn't seen ever. I'm bringing 39 years of cast members, past, present, and future, to the Sterling Club from Legends in Concert. I've included Mark Maidner, John Anthony. I've invited Janae Longo, some of the newest members. They're coming to perform that evening. And then the other cast members and dancers and performers that have performed in Legends in Concert are welcome to come to the Sterling Club to have a get-together alumni party. The original creator, John Stewart of Legends in Concert, will be there, and I've invited the current team that I'm working with now at Legends of the Tropicana to come as well.
That sounds great, Stefano. You're a little bit under the weather right now, huh? But don't tell us what's wrong. We don't want to know that. We don't want to know.
I promise, Neil, it's not like anything you would get in New England, but I'll come.
Yeah, nice, nice.
Thank you so much. I know you took your time to call in. I know you're not feeling well. Thank you, Stefano, the entertainer. We look forward to all the things you're doing. You've been a busy boy. You're making a good name for yourself here in Las Vegas. Yes, you are. You want to say something, Nick?
No, I was just going to move the microphone slowly to my left.
That's right. We're going to talk with Michelle here in just a minute. Okay. We're ready to go. Thank you. Thank you, Stefano. Anything else you want to throw in there? You want to shout out to anybody, my friend?
No, I just wanted to say happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you.
For everything that you do for the Las Vegas entertainment community.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to having you live in the studio shortly, okay?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you, Estefano. Estefano, the entertainer, everybody. Fantastic. We bring into the shop the lovely Michelle Marshall, along with Denise, and let's let you go, Denise. You're up. You have a lot to tell us, and Michelle's part of it, so let's go with it.
So I just wanted to finish what I was saying, and that is so this is a new live production show that will be ongoing, and it includes like hip hop dancers, a belly dancer. I have new music coming out. Simon Cowell's lawyer is my agent out of London. So
Does Simon get sued a lot?
He probably does. He's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Anybody with money is going to get sued. Especially
I guess that's why me and Neil haven't been sued for a while.
Right. Maybe. But no, it's
not all it's cracked up to be.
This show is ongoing, and I have Tina Turner's son who's going to play guitar on the show. So yeah, and I have new music coming out as well that will be released. And what else about the show? The show is 90 minutes. It's August 20th. The doors open at 6. The show's from 7 to 9. And it's all my original songs. Michelle's going to do the first 30 minutes of Tina Turner, the most popular songs of Tina. And then I have a belly dancer who's in my show as well. The dancers, musicians, piano player. So
you look a little bit like Kim Kardashian.
Everybody says that.
Yeah, I can see that. Can you see
Kim?
that? Yeah, you
I'm
do.
Kimmy. Kimberly.
Kimberly. You look
And
a little like a lot like her,
I hear
actually.
that every day.
Especially when she has blonde hair.
Yeah, I hear that.
You do.
Excuse me, a lot. I'm in law school too, and I'm getting ready to take the baby bar for California law.
How old do you have to be to take the baby bar?
You can be
9, 10 years
Yeah,
old?
exactly. And I take it in October of this
I
year,
see.
so I've been studying. I'm exhausted, I'm going to tell you.
I guess. Hey, Michelle,
Hi,
Macon,
Ron.
from Macon, Georgia.
From Macon,
Yeah.
Macon,
You
Georgia.
are a TV host, a Vegas headliner, a celebrity tribute artist. You travel the world. You do Tina and
Wow.
Oprah. And you have a show
And
called
Oprah.
Queens on the
Wow.
Run.
I do. You did your homework.
A little bit, yeah.
Wow.
You are the love guru. You in a movie called Love Guru. You
I was in a movie.
called Church of Redemption. You in a
Yeah.
movie Immortal Wars,
Mhm.
and another one called Crossover. And you have 33,000 TikTok followers.
Yes, I do. That's amazing. I'm telling you, my mind is still like blown.
How'd that happen?
Yeah, that's
What, besides you
that's a
being
question.
good at what you do,
Well, TikTok for me has been a really great platform. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and some other apps, but TikTok really changed my life. I did like one video of me going into a coffee shop. I had a Tina Turner costume on. I love the song "We Don't Need Another Hero," so I went in just singing that one, and the customers they didn't even know. So we put the music on, I just started singing, and it went viral, and it just kind of blew my mind. So that's how I got hooked on TikTok, and I think all my TikTok friends and supporters, they come on and show me a lot of love with me doing the Tina Turner tribute shows.
Well, you're terrific at it.
Thank you.
I have a little shot of it here. We're going to not go to it yet. We're going to go when we go to break, but I want to talk more about Denise's show and your involvement in it. You're doing the first half hour.
I am
all Tina?
excited.
Yeah, this is the first time we've worked together,
It
actually.
is. But I'm excited, and I want to thank
Yeah.
Denise so much for having me on the show.
Yeah.
She's such she's an icon to me.
Thank
And
you.
just to say, Michelle, I want you on the show was like, it's like, okay, I have arrived. And now to be on your show, Ron, the Ron Garrett
Oh, stop
show,
it.
I'm like, oh my God, I know I've arrived. I'm finally here.
You've
So,
arrived.
it's like, just keep doing what you're doing, and more doors are open. So it's like coming out of the pandemic, it's like bigger things are happening for me.
Well,
And I think people like Denise and people like yourself and everybody here on this panel, I'm just excited to be here with you guys today.
well, I love the fact that you make movies. Tell us a little bit about your movie career. You got Tom Hillary here.
Yeah.
Hi, Tom.
Screenwriter, producer. everything.
Absolutely. Like I say, everything is like aligning all together here for me. So how I got into acting was I was a former deputy sheriff there in Macon, Georgia. Yeah, I carried a gun and a badge for 7 years. And yeah, I did that.
You're dangerous.
And and so I'm not dangerous, really. You know what I mean? Because anybody could be in a situation, just how you handle it. You know what I mean?
Tom wants you to arrest him right now. He's just
You know what? And I still got my handcuffs too, but
so it's not for that, right? It's something else.
It's not for that.
Live radio.
The live radio, we're going to keep it clean. But yeah, so I got into acting really by accident. I went on a couple of movie sets that they filmed. Remember the movie Fried Green Tomatoes?
Sure.
Yes.
So they filmed it there, like in a city over from my city. So I kind of got hooked on, being background. They call it not extra, you're background actor now. So that's pretty much how I got into it. So I kind of look for, roles, leading roles or supporting roles. And I got into acting that way. And then I realized, I'm like, okay, I can act. And then so I got into the impersonation bit. I was a deputy sheriff, but I would lead the department. And I would go put on my Tina Turner hair and the little fringes and the stilettos. And I'm singing. I'm like, wow. So I kind of looked it up. So how I got into the act of being a tribute artist, I watched the Elvis tribute artist. And I'm like, who knows? That's a world. That's a industry. So that's kind of how I got into it. So I left the sheriff department and then I went into it full time.
You quit being a cop and you became an entertainer.
I did because I realized that was my niche.
That was your niche.
Yeah, I like
entertaining.
entertaining.
On the beat, were you doing Tina Turner on the beat when you?
I would just sing to people, as I'm locking them up, or
That's your
taking,
life.
That would be hilarious.
or either doing fingerprints, because you got to fingerprint them. I worked the whole booking process. You know what I mean? So anyway, it was real nice. It was very nice. So that's how I got here.
I did Tina Turner. They locked me up.
I love your hair, by the way.
You should let him borrow that wig that you used.
I have what they call wavy hair. It's waving bye-bye
Yes,
every
you
day.
do. Yes, you know.
So you're gonna play police
right now.
woman?
We're gonna go take a break with you, Michelle. Here's you doing Nutbush City Limits.
I love that
My favorite song by Tina.
She sounds just like her. Sounds just like her. I need to take you to Switzerland. I got to take you to Switzerland to Tina's estate.
Oh, I can't. That
You-
was your
you
dream
need
come
to
true.
go.
You're gonna make me cry.
And you could do it, one of her songs. She would die. She would die.
Okay. We're off the mics now, but
Good,
we're still on
I can
Facebook
take this
Live.
off.
That was
Everybody
terrific,
here.
Michelle.
TikTok land.
Yeah, I love that
Thank
song.
you.
She wrote that about
You love My Way.
Tennessee.
Is that a goodbye song?
Thank you so much for
That's
joining
a
me
break.
on this live.
That's our breakout.
Here in Las Vegas.
Let's
Excited
go
to be
with,
on the Ron Garrett show
I
here
want
on this panel. We're doing a show
One more
here in
time.
Las Vegas, August the 20th. At the Clark County Theater there on East
My
Bingham.
final
So
break
hope you
is
guys,
my way.
if you're in Las Vegas, come out, check the show out. I'm on stage with
Everybody, we've got
Denise.
17 minutes.
She's
to
an
go.
amazing artist.
we
So
broke
thank you
them
guys for
all.
tuning in
Neil,
live.
when we come back, I want to talk.
Michelle, you gotta do the remake of Police Woman.
One more time, Denise.
Think about it. I said you gotta do the remake of Police Woman.
I gotta do it.
Exactly. And,
Michelle,
you know,
that
with
is
you, it's not cultural
hilarious that we were
appropriation. It's
both,
the
we were
real
both
thing.
in legal.
A minute.
Because music is
One
so,
minute.
like, healing.
It really is.
It just
It really
opens
is.
up your soul.
I mean, Joe Lombardo was a sheriff, and now he's an entertainer.
You know what?
He could do it.
And Elvis was in
I hope we're all
the
still
Army.
laughing in November.
That's Denise, everybody.
Yeah, and he gave it up.
Give it up for
Music.
Tom, y'all. He's a movie producer.
Hi there. Screenwriter.
This is TikTok.
TikTok. Hello,
Oh,
TikTok.
it's TikTok.
I have
TikTok.
47,000
Any relation to Wick Walk?
Instagram. I'm really good on Instagram.
I know, right?
Talk, TikTok,
Need to use
TikTok.
it.
You know,
Tell them what you do, Tom. Tell them what you do.
What do I do?
I'm
Well,
Arab
first I
and
make
No,
a
just
story.
tell them what you do, who you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I make up
Israeli
stories.
like
That means I'm a screenwriter.
No, he's a movie
The
producer.
problem is I also have to turn them into movies. That makes me an executive producer. Oh, and I invent some
I hear
stuff
that
too,
every
like
day.
first handicap
Oh, that's
accessible
just
smoke
fun.
alarm.
What
What else? Anything else
Well, I'm
cool I
just
do?
blonde.
Oh, yeah, I guess executive
I
producer
think she's
of the Las
mimicking me
Vegas
because
Rocks
I
radio
really
show.
do.
Okay, guys. 12 seconds.
That's it. I don't want to sound like
Real
a
quick,
quick.
here we go.
Coming back to you, Neil.
Kimmy knows me.
Okay,
She
Neil,
knows
just make
who
sure
I
you don't
am.
have the numbered page.
Listen,
Okay.
I
Neil. Whoa,
Hey.
this one.
Here we go.
Fresh.
I
Okay.
think she's taking my look. I'm kidding.
Is that you?
This is doofus.
What happened there? There it is.
Oh yeah,
look
he's such
at
a good
you.
And
artist.
we're back on the
Yeah.
Las Vegas Rocks radio show. I'm Ron Garrett, your host, right here in 670
Oh, yeah.
AM
Neil's
KMZQ. And with us, of
He can
course,
draw.
the Donny Edwards, the great Elvis tribute artist,
Mm-hmm.
Denise Fuleihan, Neil Portnoy, and Michelle Marshall, and Tom Hillary's with us as well. So, hey, Neil, you've got another Wall of Honor thing coming up over at Portnoy.
Yeah, we've got our July Wham event, Wine Art and Music at Portnoy Gallery Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, and we're also inducting 6 new members onto into the Portnoy
For those
Wall
who
of
don't
Honor.
know,
Oh, yeah.
explain what Portnoy is. And
Being Portnoy in Las Vegas is having arrived in Vegas. You get a portrait caricature with a cartoon body that actually looks like you. And right now there are over 200 of the entertainers in Las Vegas on the Portnoy Wall of Honor, with about another 100 in the draw. And slowly but surely we're getting caught up. We're going to induct 6 new members on Tuesday night.
And are you going to start doing that on a regular basis?
Yeah, every Wham event.
So once a month, you're going to...
Once a month we're going to get caught up and put people up in a wall.
So where are you down at 1537?
1537 West Oakey
Right.
Boulevard on the corner of Oakey and Western.
Near the Arts District.
Right near the Arts District, yeah.
Right off the neon gateway
Yeah,
exit.
the one you take with only one person
With only
in the
one
car.
person
yeah.
in the car, yeah, right. The one that says 2 people only.
Right.
That's right. So that's coming up this coming Tuesday.
This Tuesday from 6:30 to 9:30.
Who's entertaining?
Excuse me, Joe Bonanno,
Ah,
guitar player, singer
The mobster,
extraordinaire.
the mobster.
Yeah, the mobster, Joe Bonanno, from the Station Casino down in Boulder. He played the Kicks Lounge for 5 years. Great performer, great singer. It's going to be fun.
that's going to be fun.
Yep.
And everything's going good over there for sure. Say
Yeah,
hello to
we're-
your lovely wife,
Yeah,
Dorothy. How you
hi,
doing?
Dorothy. Dorothy went to an all-girls thing again today,
Yeah.
and they did a clothes swap, and she'll come home with new outfits. Yeah,
Clothes swap.
yeah. They all bring different clothes that they don't wear, and other people like it, and
That's
they wear it.
interesting.
Clothes swap, huh?
Yeah.
Never heard
And
of
men
that.
don't do that though, right? Only women do that.
Well, in some clubs in Vegas, men do it, but no.
No, we don't go to those clubs.
We don't go to those
clubs. However, there's nothing wrong. It's a wonderful
Nothing,
place.
nothing wrong. No.
Nothing about that. Let's go back over to Denise. We're going to play a little
Yes,
cut from
darling,
your song
yeah.
here. I've got off your album, I
This is with
think.
Journey.
This is called One More
Jonathan
Time.
came from
So give us a setup on this. We're going to play it one more time, buddy.
Yes, so I wrote this in London with my
Uh-huh.
co-writers
Your
who
original song. Terrific.
work with Adele. I write for a lot of big artists.
We don't
and
like Adele around here.
You don't like Adele?
No, I'm only kidding. We
I
love
know.
Adele.
She's
But
amazing.
my last song I did for Kelly Clarkson,
Yeah.
which I'll be performing at my show. And then this one, me and Jonathan King from Journey created together. And he's playing the piano and he did all the strings.
Let's listen to it.
Yeah. That's Jonathan on the piano.
Tell us a little bit about that. I see you on
Yes.
video that people can see
Yeah.
on Facebook Live.
Right.
You're with somebody else there. You're doing it. You're in the
That's
studio.
Jonathan King.
That's Jonathan. Huh?
Yes, from Journey.
From Journey.
Yeah.
They're appearing here in town. aren't
They are. They were at Caesars.
You gonna go over? Did you go over and see it?
Of course.
I'm sure you did. So
You
hello
know,
to
I get to
everybody.
go backstage.
You did.
No, I'm kidding.
That's okay.
When I have the time.
Hey,
And
Donnie, I want to talk about. I'm sorry.
no. You go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I just want to talk about the Elvis movie.
Talk
before
about the
we-
Elvis movie because I think it's
okay.
great.
I want to talk about
Yeah.
the Elvis movie. What do you think of Austin Butler's version of Elvis Presley? And I bet you thought you could do a better job, and I think you could.
I don't know if I wouldn't say that.
No?
I actually thought he did a great job.
He was a terrific
He
actor.
did. He really did. I mean, I honestly, the Elvis movies and a lot of the actors they choose have been, let's be honest, not since really Kurt Russell, they've all been horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Other than Michael St. Gerard. Michael St. Gerard did a great job for the TV show from Elvis in the 50s, back in the 90s. But since then, it's just been horrible. And it's funny, I watched it, I've seen it 3 times now, and every time I see it now, I notice more things. I can tell you where, like, okay, this is from Love Me Tender, like certain 50s parts or other parts. And you can kind of see where he, as a diehard Elvis fan, I can tell where he's mimicking this scene. He's kind of, but they're from early on from the movie, there's just so many parts all the way through.
Is there a combination of him by himself, him singing with Elvis, Elvis singing without him? Is that the soundtrack in there?
Yeah, well, in the 50s, it's him. It's
Yeah.
him doing like Hound Dog, That's All Right Mama, and Trouble.
That's all Austin.
That's Austin Butler. And then later on, I think they kind of combined his voice, I believe, with Elvis's a little bit for like some of the 70s and some of the 68 stuff. That's pretty much mostly Elvis with just a little bit of him. But no, he really did a great job. He picked up on Elvis's speech in the 50s, how it was different than in the 60s and then in the 70s. But yeah, I thought, there's a lot of inaccuracies. They could kind of combine, like the July 4th situation that happened in the movie was actually Jacksonville earlier that year, mixed in with Memphis for July 4th. And Elvis didn't sing Trouble. He didn't sing that till 2 years later. It was in a movie. He wouldn't sing it live.
Well, that's all about being, creative
yeah,
freedom.
exactly. But overall, I thought it was a really good movie.
Let me ask you this: what did you think about the way they portrayed Tom Parker, Colonel Parker?
Well, I didn't know him, so everything I've read about him, everything I've heard, there were some things that Elvis, that the Colonel and Elvis had that we don't know. Obviously, we know he was from Austria or somewhere over there, and he
Netherlands.
the
From the
Netherlands.
Netherlands. He was Dutch.
So, but I don't think what gets me in the movie, they kind of show that Elvis knew that. I don't know if he knew that for sure at that point. I've worked around some people who said no, he didn't know that at the time. So I don't. It's hearsay at that point. I think there was good points about the Colonel, but there was a lot of bad points. I think after Aloha, Elvis probably should have went a different way.
One more thing is they did kind of skip over the last 3 years of his life where he did have the troubles and the difficulties.
Yeah, they kind of jumped over
They
that.
kind of jumped over. I guess so. Was the movie authorized by the Elvis Presley estate? I know you worked for them at one time.
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff with Graceland.
You do?
Yeah. Priscilla and them gave their blessing early on, and Boslerman really went to school on what he wanted to do, and obviously he took some liberties, but Priscilla praised it. I got to meet her back in April, which was really a cool thing for
When
me.
she was here at the South
Yeah,
Point.
when she was at South Point, I got to go backstage, and they told me, don't dress up. I said, no, I don't want to do anything to offend her, but she still told me I had a great look, so that was kind of cool. But no, she praised Austin in this movie, and so does Lisa now. So
I was going to ask you, what was Priscilla's impression when she first met you?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's got to bring back memories. You look just like him. What did she say to you?
Well, first of all, I just thanked her for everything she's done, because since Elvis passed away, and Elvis's father passed away, she's done, her and her people have just done a phenomenal job. They've opened Graceland, Elvis Presley Enterprises have kept going, and then I just kind of, I thanked her all for that, introduced my wife, and she just kind of looked at me for a little bit, and then I had her sign a couple of books, and then I was, I got the compliment, and I was just like, okay, I can die now. It was to get that from her, it's like meeting the Queen Elizabeth
Sure.
of England. It's like being
Oh, yeah.
knighted. So
Like
I wish she could see my show,
Yeah.
but just to get to meet her was very cool for me and my wife.
You have a show coming up in Las Vegas anytime soon?
Yes, I'll be at South Point October 6th, 7th, and 8th, and then I'll be back May, and then following
Yeah,
October.
we're all going to be there. Elvis, one of Elvis's big songs was My Way.
Yes.
I have to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more with everybody, of course, but I want to play My Way to take us to the break. This is you.
Love
This
that.
is Elvis's great song, My Way.
So I think
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, it sounds just like it.
Yeah, I changed my voice from the 50s into the 70s.
That's just, to me,
Unbelievable.
eerie. It's just eerie.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining in here.
What about Justin Shandor? Remember?
Oh, yeah, I know
You know
Justin.
That's the last.
He actually got me started.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Okay.
I came to the Elvis
Yeah.
Plaza. I was not doing Elvis yet. This was in 2001 or so. And I was with me
Hey
and my
everybody, I'm
ex-wife
gonna
came to
come
the
back.
Elvis Plaza.
By the way, we've
Here
got
in
terrific
Las
audience
Vegas.
today.
August
Live
20th.
viewership is in the 20s.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Which is a lot.
Clark County
20,000?
No, 20 people.
When you have 20 when you have 20 eyes on, that's very good. That's very good.
We're going to be signing out
Okay.
here, but I want to thank
expands
you guys
out
for
over
tuning
the
in.
week.
Thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for
Okay.
being my
Okay, we're gonna come back. I'm only gonna have 2 minutes left.
all the comments that
I
you
want
guys
to go around the room
write.
again.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
I want you
much
to talk
for
about whatever you want. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
happy to
Sharing.
push the show
You
to
gotta
Westgate.
come see the
Okay,
gallery.
the
Denise?
Tina Turner experience.
Gotta
We're
see
gonna
the
go to
I really
him.
love Tina
Talk about
Turner.
Westgate.
She's
We'll go to you.
amazing.
You do your,
And I'm so
redo
blessed.
your show. We'll
Yeah.
go to you.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to skip over you. Come back to you. I want to go to Michelle.
Okay.
You do your thing. Then we'll come back to Neil. Then go to Tom, and then we're done.
Oh, okay.
We're going to fit that in
So
in
we're getting
5
ready to go
minutes?
back into
And
the
two.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I just
So-
want
we
to
get a second.
No,
Two
so
minutes left.
he's
Appreciate
up,
you
he goes
very
up on
much.
stage, he keeps looking at me. I'm like, what the hell is he
Right,
looking at me?
right.
So afterwards,
Because
we
he's
talked,
really, really good.
and he kept trying to get me up on stage, and I said, all right, fine. I said, I don't really
Also
sing.
gotta say, right, a lot of
So I
people
sang a
wish we
couple
were
songs,
the
and he was like, dude, you're gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I started doing
That's
it.
amazing.
So yeah, that's a,
Yeah, 'cause
so I
he's-
owe him a fine.
25 seconds.
Did you take singing lessons? You had to.
No.
Oh, no singing.
Unbelievable.
No, stay where you are. Just
The only one who
move the
taught me
mic.
was
Just
Charlie
move
when I
over
met
into the
him.
shot.
He
Take
showed
the
me a
mic
couple
when I go
little
in.
things.
Okay? I don't want
Unbelievable.
That is something.
Gotcha.
So it's going to be Donnie,
Hey,
Denise,
you
Michelle,
know all
Neil,
the
and Tom.
people.
In that
I've
order.
already
So
Here we go.
I got 2 minutes.
Come see the real
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
It's gonna be good.
It's just I've worked with
can
like
talk over.
legendary people because I'm a lot older than I
Here we
am.
go.
And I've drawn them all.
I know. I want to see.
And we're back on the Las Vegas
That'd be
Rocks Radio
great.
Show. I'm Ron Garrett, your host.
Okay.
AM 670 KMZQ in our final segment right now. So let's go around the room one more time with these wonderful guests. I know, Neil, we're going to get big ratings this week. Last week we had over 600.
We're going to beat it.
And we're going to beat that. Let's go to 1,000. The last time I got 1,000 on, I think I had Elvis on, wasn't it? Was it Justin?
Justin.
Yeah,
Justin,
yeah.
Justin did
Yep.
real well.
Yep.
He has a good
I
following.
still owe him a finder's fee.
You've got hundreds of thousands of followers as well. Justin had 75,000. You have 50,000. You guys, you got 25, 30,000?
I have 47,000.
47,000.
I got 28.
Neil's got 28. I got 26. But anyway,
You got a lot of followers.
one more time on the Westgate.
Yep, King of Las Vegas tournament, which is the award is called the Dream King Award, which is a tribute to the late Trent Carlini.
Is there a financial prize?
Yes, I believe there is. I don't know how much, but I'm pretty
Contract
sure.
of any kind?
I don't think there's a
Probably
contract, but
not.
yeah. So, but be sure there's also a show tonight and a show tomorrow night.
Okay, good. Denise,
Yes. So
one more time about what's
yes,
happening.
So our new live production show is launching at the Flamingo Theater on Flamingo Parkway and Maryland Parkway, I think that's across the street. 400-seat theater, August 20th. Doors open at 6, shows at 7, ends at 9. We have ongoing shows at the Golden Nugget coming up and also the Smith Center.
Wham! Tuesday night. We've got from 6:30, 9:30, 1537 West Oakey Boulevard, Portnoy Gallery. Great event. Tyler Robinson Foundation, inductee to the Portnoy Wall of Honor.
Michelle Marshall.
That's me. I just want to say I enjoyed being here. Can't wait to be on the show again with Denise. August 20th. They're at the Clark County Theater, located at 1401 East Flamingo
Yes.
Road.
Yeah,
So
I
make sure you
forgot.
come out. I'm doing a tribute to Tina Turner. And then Denise is going to be singing her original songs. And then Don is also going to be doing his Elvis tribute. So I'm excited.
Right. We're all in August and July.
Is that right? Okay, terrific. Tom.
Priscilla Presley has also blessed the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. You can go see that on the LasVegasRocksRadioshow.com, and you can catch up with all the excitement and fun we've been having here on the show for the last 2 years. Thank you, Priscilla.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you.
Thank you, Neil.
For having us.
Michelle,
Thank
Tom,
you.
we appreciate it. Donna, thanks for bringing him over. Thank you all for listening to the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. Our mission each week is to motivate, support, encourage, and promote local entertainers, famous or not.
Yeah.
We promote the venues they appear in and all the live music venues here in Las Vegas. That's our job. Making us the most watched live entertainment radio show in Las Vegas for the last 26 straight weeks in a row. Fantastic. Thanks to studio producer Mark Thomas. I love being on the radio. I'm here every week to chat with the very best Vegas has to offer. I'm Ron Garrett. You have a good evening, and remember, eat dessert first, especially if it's pie.
I
Good
love
night.
that.
Yeah. So Italian.
Neil,
Oh my God, I'm so tired.
is this for
What's my
Michelle?
life? How much
All right.
Is this for Michelle?
Yeah, that's Doofus.
There you go.
I've been drawing him since I was 5 years old.
And one more thing.
Oh my
One more thing. Get a load of the music.
I got
there.
Doofus.
Come see the gallery.
My cousins
You'll be blown
again
away at the
because
gallery.
I will.
they
Thank you
He's
so much.
amazing.
all the other
Neil
people
is